Once upon a time, there was a boy named Reckel. His love for music was something everyone noticed. He loved every type of music. He wanted to sing, explore melodies, and listen to rhythms. However, Reckel's passion for music had turned into a struggle. Whenever he tried to sing, his classmates would mock him, saying his voice was bad. No matter how hard Reckel tried to sing, the mocking voices wouldn't leave his mind. Deep down, these words broke his heart, but he didn't want to give up on his dream. One day, during music class, Reckel gathered all his courage and decided to sing a song. He looked into his teacher's eyes, took a deep breath, and began to sing. But as soon as the first notes left his mouth, the class erupted into laughter. A pang of sadness hit Reckel's heart. His eyes filled with tears, but he tried to ignore them and continued singing. The laughter grew louder, and someone shouted, "Your voice is terrible. You'll never be a singer." Reckel couldn't take it any longer. Filled with anger and sadness, he jumped up from his seat, tears streaming down his face, and yelled, "One day, I'll be a better singer than all of you." As those words left his mouth, Reckel felt a spark of hope inside, but he was also scared. He knew his class didn't take him seriously. Angrily, he stormed out of the school and started walking home with quick steps. The evening was approaching, and the streets were quiet. His mind kept replaying the events in the classroom, his eyes wet with tears and his heart heavy with hurt. As he walked, lost in his thoughts, he suddenly saw a boy sitting in the corner, crying. Reckel paused and walked over to him. "Hey, are you okay?" Reckel asked gently. The boy looked up, trying to wipe away his tears, but the sadness on his face was clear. "They made fun of my voice," the boy said between sobs. When Reckel heard those words, it was like he was reliving his own pain. Deep inside, he realized he understood exactly what the boy was feeling. Reckel sat down beside him slowly. "They make fun of me too," he said softly. "But it doesn't change what music means to us, does it? Music is important to us. We can't let anyone tell us what we can or can't do." The boy looked up at Reckel with a mixture of surprise and a glimmer of hope. "Really?" he asked hesitantly. "Yes," Reckel replied with a firm tone. "If we work together, we can prove to everyone that we can sing great songs, no matter what they say. What's your name?" The boy smiled shyly. "My name is Chakal," he said hesitantly. Reckel knew he would never forget that name. In Chakal's eyes, he saw the same determination he felt inside. Reckel extended his hand and said, "I'm Reckel. We've both had tough times, but if we stick together, we'll be much stronger. What do you say? Shall we keep exploring music together?" Chakal gripped Reckel's hand tightly. In that moment, a strong bond of friendship was formed between them. Reckel and Chakal decided to leave their past struggles behind and continue to follow their love of music. Every day they met and practiced together. Reckel's determination and Chakal's natural talent pushed them forward, making them stronger with each passing day. Over time, they learned how to control their voices. Singing had become their most powerful way of expressing themselves. As time went on, Reckel and Chakal's music started to gain attention. The boys who were once mocked for their voices were now admired for their courage and persistence. One day, Reckel and Chakal heard about a local music competition. They knew this was their big chance. This competition would not only allow them to prove themselves, but also serve as a response to all the hardships they had faced. Reckel and Chakal spent months preparing, practicing together, and perfecting their music. When the day of the competition arrived, they stood on stage, their hearts racing. But the fear they once felt had been replaced with determination. Together, they sang their songs with all the emotion they had, captivating everyone in the audience. When their performance ended, the hall fell silent for a moment and then applause erupted. Reckel and Chakal looked at each other on stage, their eyes filled with happiness, knowing that everything had been worth it. In the end, they won first place in the competition. This victory was not just a musical achievement, but also the culmination of their greatest struggle in life. Reckel had kept the promise he made to his classmates, and together with Chakal, they had proved everyone who doubted them wrong. Now, no one could stop them. Reckel and Chakal were no longer just chasing music. They were chasing their dreams and the belief they had in each other. With each new day, they were determined to achieve even greater success together. Because they weren't just friends anymore, they were each other's greatest supporters. The music world was waiting for them, and RECKOL and CHAKAL were ready to conquer it.